Hello people, hello. This is Pikmin 4 for the Nintendo Switch. And this is gonna be part 12, possibly the finale of our blind playthrough of this game. Okay, so this is another attempt at getting things to work fine with my internet connection. I've got things set the way that they normally are when I stream, in terms of quality, resolution, and that sort of thing, bitrate, and we'll see if it holds. Internet's been fine all day this time, well, except for this morning. I mean, but I think that's because they were working on it, on ironing things out. Okay, I published it to Discord as well. Okay, fair enough. They specify it here that it is on the surface that you can only withdraw up to 3 types of Pikmin at the same time. So I guess that doesn't apply to caves. Possibly because they are more constrained and smaller environments. So there's more memory to work with, I guess, in these instances. I'm glad you arrived safely. Now go ahead and sniff out. Yeah, she already said that yesterday. That's because I just reloaded the game, I guess. So I have 55 purple Pikmin. But I don't know. I guess I will be getting the purple purple onion at some point. Yeah, that's what the word I was looking for. Well, I don't even really need Pikmin. I'm just going to make my way to the cave. You know what? I'll do it anyway. Ask your pup to sniff out purple Pikmin. Unless there is a purple onion somewhere in the level. I'm curious now. Well, it seems he's going for the cave anyway. Yeah, that's where he's going. And if I ask him to sniff out white Pikmin, where is this gonna lead? Same thing. Maybe that's because that's where the last 2 onions are. In the cave. If my information is correct, this is gonna be a very deep cave, this one, with many different levels, so... Wait, is there supposed to be a cave here? I need to double check these coordinates. Checking. Huh, what's this? Cavern for a king. Finally tamed that huge dog thing. I'm gonna lie low for a while in its den. It's really deep and there are plenty of snacks. The others will give up and go home. Fat chance. It's Louis' log. He must be hiding somewhere around here. This is the evidence we've been looking for. He's definitely with that giant dog. Please proceed with caution, Ochi and Rudy. Yeah. Well, if this is what is recommended, that's what I'll take then. But I definitely need more purple Pikmin. Poison. Louis, come out from wherever you're hiding. Shh, stay quiet, Colin. If Louis is around here, that giant dog won't be far behind. We need some of its cells to cure Ochi. Whatever you do, don't let it get away. Should probably... No! Ah, there's one already gone. I was just about to say, I think I should probably get rid of the smaller ones first. Quickly dispatch them, then call back the white Pikmin. Nupo? Wait a second. Wait a minute. It's reviving them? Huh, it was reviving them. And this is only the first level. And I'm already struggling. I know I could make more white Pikmin, but I don't feel like doing that because I only have 100 Pikmin, and if apparently all 3 colors of Pikmin will be required in this cave, so... No, not the blue one. Mm-hmm. Huh. Yeah, it's reviving them. Brute force the problem. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Isn't that a candy pacifier or something? Nope, not a pacifier, a ring, I guess. Yeah, these are... Okay. Okay. I don't think I should do anything for getting more white Pikmin. I'm not sure. Or maybe just a few? Yeah, this cave has 20 sub-levels. It's gonna take a while. Okay, we're good to go. No time to waste.
Then there's no time to waste.
That guy camouflaged in the leaves. That's funny. Yeah, he seems to be bigger than the others, this one. I believe this is the last music instrument. Oh, hi Panda, how's it going? What music is that? I know that. Da da da. Where I know that music. Ah, yeah, it is the lullaby that plays when you pass by a sleeping piranha plant in Super Mario 64. That's where I heard it. Just about to start a raid. Ah, okay. Awesome. Hope you have fun. Where is the... Oh, okay, never mind. Well, it might be a cave with 20 sub-levels, but if they're all so short, that might not be as long as I thought. %. Okay. Move on to the next. Progress 10%. Oh, 3 monsters to kill in that small room. Okay. Oh no, not these guys. Give it a taste of a bomb, it says. No, 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 no. 2 out of 3. Excellent. Just gotta wait. Pursue Louie and the giant dog. And then the card. Yeah, that was the only treasure in this level then, I suppose. Ah yeah, I completed another one. If it says 100%, that's good enough for me. I don't like these. Because your Pikmin tend to get thrown off the edge of the level and down to their doom. Why does it look like there's ice? Ah, that's why. Oh no, they died. No? I know. Oh, golf balls. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Don't go over the edge. Blue Pikmin. These. Okay, well. Nah, when I used the spray, that actually acted like giving nectar to all of them, I suppose. What if that's all the treasure? I'm stuck. Ah, yeah. There are a few in... Ah! Never mind, they're doing it. 100%. Moving on. Too late. I didn't do that exactly the way I should have. Whee! No! But no! Crying out loud. No! Hurry before the spice. Ah, well, no, it's gone. Well, that's okay. Well, I didn't need it in the end. Right. That's 5 levels down. Out of 20. Sub-level 6. I feel like we haven't seen even a quarter of the treasure, and yet it says that we are already a quarter of the way down. Well, more than a quarter of the way down, even. No, we are past the 25% completion, I guess. There he is, Louis. Go get him. Oh, I'm gonna need these ice Pikmin. Ah. That's the exit. Ah, nice. I needed that. Actually, how many do I have? 30. Okay. What is the function of a rubber duck? Well, that might be the only treasure on this level, I suppose. So there was an exit, so that again, maybe this is that's the way it is every 5 levels or so. They give you an emergency exit, I suppose. %100% complete. Let's move on. I didn't bloom these 5 ice Pikmin. Oh well, never mind. Never mind. I'll attack them with everything I have. Macaroons. %, 100%. I don't know if I've... Yeah, no, I have fought one like that before. a good thing I remembered how I bought it, how I beat it the first time. That's all the treasure there is in this place, right? Well, it looks like it's gonna be some kind of boss rush, I suppose, this level. I've been fighting mostly large monsters so far. Large ones that require some kind of specific technique to defeat, or that sort of thing. Cry me a river of tears. Oh no, not these. Oh yeah, besides I'm gonna need I'm gonna need water Pikmin, right? That means I won't have much to work with. I think it's that laser dude. I don't suppose I'm gonna need ice Pikmin for a while. Alright, then we'll work with what we have. Yeah, but I don't like the idea of you guys being so close to where that enemy might get you. Ah, no, I lost one. I should lock onto it. That would make... well, not really strafing, but... circling it while constantly being ready to throw Pikmin at it. I have to wait for it to stop shooting. It may start shooting again. I think it's depending on how much health it has left. Hold on a sec. But no, I don't need that since I already gave them the spicy spicy spray or whatever you call it. Hey, 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 banana, banana. Hey, 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 banana, banana. Oh well, get these. Just have to wait for them to be done carrying this now. That's it. I'm starting to understand now, I think, why you have some quests that repeat over and over, which never seem to disappear. I guess they needed to form some kind of way for you to have an infinite number of raw material in the game, a constant source of them, so that you can definitely get 100% of all the upgrades, because if you keep spending them on consumable items that don't really count towards 100% and that you can use up all the time, then there's a possibility that you might run out of resources to buy the remaining upgrades, and therefore you would never be able to reach 100%. I guess that might be why, in terms of design. It's not just at night now. They also attack during the day. I don't even know how some of them died. Typically, when you fight these guys, it's with the glow Pikmin, not these. So, and they are immune to whatever this thing does to your Pikmin. Whatever that red thing below him is, that kills Pikmin. I already lost one. How can you fight this guy without losing a single Pikmin? I don't get it. Throwing the fat ones at him first, maybe. To stun the guy. Although I do have items, I think, that achieve that same result. Or is it thunder? Or the pick carrots? Did it eat the carrot? No, I don't think it did. The lightning was the answer. Actually, you know what? Since I used up a carrot that didn't end up doing anything, I'll just restart, I suppose. That seems to stun the boss for long enough. Okay, you can skip that. And then again, I'm not even sure that using the super spicy spray was essential. And since my stock of it is limited, I might want to try to start it over and save up on that thing. But the lightning, I'm definitely gonna use though. Oh, the ice bombs can freeze bodies of water. I wonder if it's permanent or if it is maybe only a temporary thing. I should have used these more. There, the spice was not even necessary. Ah, that's not enough. Ah, wait, if there are eggs, then I should check to see if they may have some spray. No, it's nectar instead, okay. Hey, hey, hey. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-da. Hey, hey, hey. Leave me alone. How long is he going to draw this out? It doesn't matter, the rescue corps never gives up. We'll cure Ochi if it's the last thing we do. More than one, huh? Wow, one of them got killed just in 1 second. Usually there is a little bit of a delay. Skip it. If this other one comes at the same time, I can't be facing more than one at a time. This would not be a realistic proposal. Yeah, they're just gonna drown if I do it like that. I was afraid it might swallow a few of them. Okay. Okay. Moving on. That was silly. Is this a peaceful cave, this one, with no monsters, or should I fear something bad happening? Freaking butterfly, come back here. Thank you for the follow, Hazeljack. Much appreciated. Ah, excellent. I wanted that. I believe, yeah, we're still waiting for one. Okay, there we go. Okay, there should be more, I think. My day is good so far, thank you. Let's see these. Ah, there's a butterfly left here. Alright, is that it? It looks like it, okay. Oh. Ah, excellent. I'll buy it at a high price. I'm your Venus. Well, that might be the only piece of treasure in this sub-level, I suppose. Do you stream every day? Well, I do try to. It depends what my stream schedule is like. My work schedule is what I should say. What am I saying? What? Okay, 100%. Okay, that's cool. Alright. Sadly, the time of day that I stream will changes all the time depending on which shift I work on, so I can't always predict a long time in advance what time I will be able to stream. Whoa. I try to keep things varied. Today I'm doing Pikmin 4, and when I'm done with Pikmin 4, I will start playing and streaming Phoenix Wright Spirit of Justice. I like to not stick to one genre, but usually I will only stream one game at a time, though. I won't have multiple playthroughs running at the same time. Because I get easily distracted otherwise. And then I think after I'm done with Phoenix Wright, I've already planned to stream Batman Arkham Asylum, which I have never played before, but one of my viewers offered it to me, so... Gifted it on Steam. But no, not on him. It's the gold thingies I wanted to focus on. This one appears to have more stamina than the others. Ah, no, 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 no. I'm good to restart the thing. No, thank you. I don't need anything. Okay. How about I use a spray? Ah, I lost one. I lost one right before defeating it. I've made it up to this point in the game without losing a single one, so I can't really turn around now. That was a close call. No, 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 no. Man, no! I'm facing towards the poisonous thing, and it's throwing at them at the Pikmin. No! This one. Let me aim at what I want to aim, damn it. Oh, there we go. Oh, hi. Oh, your channel looks great. Do you stream every day? Oh, it's awesome. Oh, what kind of thing do you stream? Oh, by the way, I'm a graphics designer. Would you buy my shit? No? Okay, I'm out of here then. Your channel sucks, by the way. Why is it that I get these all the time? It's like internet these days is nothing but people out to get your money. Get a job, damn it. Will you buy my shit? Will you buy my shit? My shit. Uh-oh. Gotta be careful. Woohoo! But no! Fuck's sake, I was aiming for that thing where it sucks the wind in. Ah, pissing me off. Thank you. Just gotta wait for them to be done now. Okay, we're good. They're done. Believe so. Okay, 100% it says. Moving on. I wonder if maybe this one is as long as the longest one in Pikmin 2. I do seem to recall there being one particular cave that was very long. Was not 100 sub-levels, I can't remember. Longest cave, Pikmin 2. Oh, this is different. I know it had 15 sub-levels. The Hole of Heroes, 15 sub-levels, and this one is 20. But they may have been longer sub-levels too, though. We're gaining on him. The bottom of this cave can't be too far off. Yeah, well. Huh. It's another fight in water. I don't want any bad surprises. Is it possible to get through this without necessarily having to make more blue Pikmin? Because now that I have a decent number of purple ones, I kind of don't want to lose any more. I want to get out of this cave with as many purple Pikmin in tow as possible. That was a disaster.
Disastrous consequences.
Can it leave the area with the water? Well, I don't know. It is kind of wet all over the place, so... No! Ah! I lost 49 Pikmin in one go. That's terrific. Ah, wait, there's another one there I want to get rid of. Just in case. Ah, it's mud on this side, not water. Well, I didn't lose any because I was able to get them back with Ochi. Well, I guess if all of these count as individual treasures, yeah, that would explain why my number of treasures was so low compared to how deep I already was. Okay, 100%. 35 out of 48. Oh no! Not this dude again. He's not gonna pursue me for the remainder of the levels, right? Ah, but I think I can take it out using the purple Pikmin, right? Ah, there's more than one. When you already have the appropriate Pikmin, that obviously makes things a lot easier. Mm-hmm. The exit is right there. Alright, that might be the only treasure in this level. New treasure collected. That might be the last one of the series, actually. Yep. 100%. 4 more levels to go. I'm wondering about something. That does seem very spammy, that sort of thing. So I wonder if... Are these real people or bots? Well, no, I guess they're real people. Ah, another one? Uh, how many died? I think I can see what the game expects of me, but I wanted to see if there may be a sneaky way to not do it their way, because there's just too many things that could go wrong if I do it their way. Oh, that's many Pikmin dead already. Yeah, I can see what they want. They want me to use the air currents to flee, but... Okay, well, that went well, after all. As long as I didn't lose any Pikmin. And I don't think I did. Yeah, all of my Pikmin are in bloom, by the looks of it. %. 3 levels to go. Hey, hey, hey. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-da. Hey, hey, hey. Da-ba-da-da-da-da. Wow. Well, if I can make it without having to resort to blue Pikmin, I'd prefer it that way. Whoa, whoa. No, wait. Yeah. What's going on? Ah! But I don't have enough of these, I guess. Hold on, I'm gonna tackle it a different way then. There. That's easier. %. Mm-hmm. 10 treasures. Maybe the final level will have several. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, as a reward for you making it all the way to the bottom. Well, I guess this is the cave where they give you all the stuff you need. They're gonna try to go in the water, so... Ah, that's the exit they excavated. Okay. Okay, 100%. We're good to go as far as I'm concerned. I don't think I'm gonna need any white ice, water, or yellow or red Pikmin. One treasure left, and one rescue. And then I guess part of the rest that I would have to do is try to get that one platinum medal I didn't get from one of the Dandori challenges, because I do care about these. The Dandori battles, I don't know if I would want to get all the medals on these. I don't care enough, I guess, about these, and they're too annoying to my liking. Yeah, maybe looking for some of those quests, I suppose. Yeah, I'm still looking for those onions also, if they exist anywhere. Well, I guess we have a dogo. There's no place left to run, Louis. It's time to give up and give in. Where's the dog? Tell us. Without it, we'll never be able to cure Ochi. Go home! That's the dog. Menacing. Whoa. What am I supposed to aim for? Wait. He's gonna do it 3 times. Yep, 3 times. And then we'll charge again. The tail thing. Okay. Change of tactic. Think he made it mad. What are these things? What is that? Did I see ice Pikmin just there? Thought I did. Final phase. Oh no, it's electric now. I don't have any yellow Pikmin with me. Oh! No! I was doing so well. Hmm. Oh, from that phase? No! Oh! So annoying. Yeah, I forgot actually, I don't have to throw them manually, I can just charge it like this. That camera angle might make things a bit easier. No! What? I had to be behind him, but I couldn't. He's gonna jump back to the middle. No! It's complicated. Oh, more of them? Are you kidding me? Have you seen that? What a mess that looks like. It's impossible! It's impossible! I get confused with the controls. It's a mess! But how? Take care of these electric furballs. How? Ah. It just devoured 10 of them. Pisses me off. No, no, no. No. Whoa, fire now. Yeah, of course it didn't auto-save, so now I have to redo that previous part. Hey Jeff, how's it going? Okay, get rid of these. Okay. Didn't know Pikmin had boss fights. This is, I think, the final boss fight. In this case. Ah, poison now. It can't fly? Hold on a second then. I'll keep the white Pikmin with me since they are immune. Or they should be anyway. No? That's not what it is? What is it then? I thought it was poison. Oh, and I have to do the fiery section again. Whoops. No! No, I gotta do it all over again. No! Ah, shoot. Ah, well, I guess you can bite them as well. No, this is like the fourth one, I think. Let me think. There was a regular doggy, ice doggy, electric doggy, fire doggy now, and then I guess poison might be the next one. I'm not sure. Right, it can fly, but here I am a bit stumped. Not sure what it is exactly I'm supposed to go. I'm supposed to do. Yeah, okay, I guess there's no need to... Well, if it is, if that's all he does, it's not that bad. Oh no, he's getting angry. No! No! That's it, some of them died. Ugh! He makes them panic. Okay, well, at least I know now that he has the ability to do that. I thought there was enough space for them to not get a... Is that poison? Is that fire? I don't even know what it is. Infected? I don't know what I should say. Okay, he's angry. So I should expect him to do it again. Okay, is it gonna be one scream, one spit, one scream, one spit, and so on? Well, I guess we're about to confirm. No. That's a scream. And then spit. Of course, it would have been too easy. Yeah, it had to stop right before it dies or something. Okay, I've got 18 sprays left. It's gonna fly to a different spot, I think. No. Is that it? Ah. Hey, no! We need the dog. Bring it back. Louis? Nah. Oh, thank goodness. I think he's okay. Oof, what a grade A troublemaker. I couldn't have said it better myself. And what about that giant dog? Looks like he got away. I don't know how we're going to cure Ochi now. There, the dog's collar. It must have fallen off. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay. It could contain lingering particles or fur from that giant dog. If so, I may just be able to make a medicine after all. Phew, I'll take that tiny glimmer of hope for now. Grab that collar, let's go. And don't forget to secure Louis. I'm not sure my heart can take another high-stakes pursuit. You heard her. Let's get Louis out of here. Okotate Freight Employee Louis, home planet Okotate. The quiet new driver and the embodiment of the word troublemaker. He has a ravenous and alarmingly adventurous appetite. I'm not sure what he's capable of. We may need to tie him up later just to be safe. Excellent. Now that you've secured the collar and Louis, head on back. Did we get the collar, by the way? I guess it gets collected automatically. Pub drive up. Investigation complete. That leaves one treasure in the level itself. Ready to end today's exploration and return to the rescue command post. Keep exploring just a little bit. Because I'm not sure how many purple Pikmin I have now. I didn't really keep count. Of the story, yes. But I'm not quite done with the game. As I still have a few things to do. Collecting the remaining treasure. And perhaps trying to improve my score on some of those challenge levels. Not all of them. There are some where it's just going to be too much of a struggle for me to care. When you're done exploring, meet me back at the rescue command post. I'm eager to get my hands on those cells. To make Ochi's medicine, of course. I have 75, and I need 100, or at least 99. Because, yeah, there's a treasure here, but it's too heavy for me to carry everything back to carry it back to base, so... Is there a way for me to make more purple Pikmin in this level? Like going through another cave, maybe? And just focus on making the Pikmin. Nothing more. How to make more purple Pikmin. Head for the engulfed castle and you'll find 2 candy pop buds on sublevel 5. The final sublevel that will allow you to transform 10 of your Pikmin into 10 purple Pikmin. Is there another cave maybe to do it? Subterranean Swarm Cave is the best place for it. Which one is it? Isn't it in this level? That's the one. But I'm gonna have to stop by some place to make more Pikmin though. No, wait. Well, let's stop there. I'll move my base closer. I was hoping wrong, Monica would have been here. I wanted to ask her how the movie was. What movie was that? Is it a movie she mentioned the other day? I can't recall. You can pick which sub-level you want to play on. But how do you get the purple onion? I don't have it. Accept. For everything you need to know to get purple Pikmin as quickly as possible, just read on below. The movie she mentioned she was leaving the stream to watch. That may have been... she may have mentioned it being a Danish movie after leaving, but I can't recall if she mentioned the title or anything. Or I believe she may have mentioned what the title meant in English or something. If we're talking about the same one, because that may have been a different time. Depending on your game progress, the fastest way just might be grinding in a cave, etc., 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 etc. You can get 15 from that cave. There's a late game Dandori challenge where you can get the purple onion. From the trial of the sage leaf, which can be found in the rescue command post. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I might not be quite done with the game yet. I kind of wish they would tell me which sublevels have the purple Pikmin. That would be easier. There are 2 purple candy pops in the first cave sublevel, and there's another purple candy pop on sublevel 3. Okay. So I guess I do have to start on this one then. I'm just gonna skip through all the levels. How do you even get Pikmin to begin with? You grow them, I guess, the first few out of the ground. And in this case, I'm going to convert some of one color into the color that I want, that I need. Okay, there should be 2 candy pop flowers then in this one. Ah, yeah, I can see one there. And normally you have to plug them out of the ground, but since I purchased the whistle that can do that for you, like so. Okay, I need at least 15 more compared to what I have at the moment. Yeah. Yeah, these spider webs certainly don't make things easier. I intend to not try to fight enemies or anything. Just skip through all the levels to avoid spending too much time. I just need 5 more. Because Ochi is already strong like 10 Pikmin so by himself. So if I have only 90 purple Pikmin, that should be enough. That's the minimum, apparently, that's required to get the gold bar. Which is the last treasure I have not collected yet. Okay, this level I can just skip through. And apparently on sub-level 3, that's where I'll find the thing I need. There's the purple candy pop bud. I just want to get out of here now. Final sublevel. Okay, I've got my 15 extra purple Pikmin. And then if you wanted to make more, you could just grind that cave over and over. Now I just hope that there is enough time left in this day, on this in-game day, to complete that last thing, because it's the last thing I have to do in that on that level. So I don't want to sacrifice an extra in-game day just to bring back one treasure, if I can help it. No. Okay, there's a bit of time left. Just need to locate the thing. Okay, well, ideally I need to move my base so that it is as close as possible to where I'm trying to get the treasure. Uh-huh. I'm doing my best to be fast, but it's not easy. But what is it? Why is it not? Why does it say that if I want to go here, I have to go the long way around? I can't just... Ah, there's a ledge, maybe. Yeah, that way. Hurry up, pretty. I could use a super spicy spray if need be to make them faster. Yeah, like this. How is Ochi supposed to get through the iron bars, by the way? Oh yeah, that's easy, you don't, I guess. Okay, yeah, I see. Okay, jump down. Yeah. Not much time left. Come on. But no, he still won't be able to climb. Hold on. I believe there was something much better to do. After I just exited the cave, yeah. There would have been an easier path, I suppose. That way. Ah, shoot. It's over there, isn't it? Is it? It better be. Or do I need more purple Pikmin? Yeah, well, she won't be able to climb here, no matter what I do. Why did they say online that it's possible to get Ochi to help then? That was a lie. Unless it's possible to get rid of the iron bars back there, but it doesn't look like that's possible. I know. Whatever you try, it's never gonna work. I need more purple Pikmin. I have to head back inside and make more. I only need 10 more. And then I hope that after I'm done with this, I have enough time to go get the treasure. Because it's not a given. Okay, I only needed to destroy this one. Gambate! Yeah, I'm trying. Skip, 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 skip. Bye-bye. If I could just get back out of the first level that I entered, that would be easier, but I do have to get all the way down to the bottom of the cave to be allowed to get back out. So the exit is to my left. Objection! Return to surface. Alright, well this time I do have enough. Do, 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 do. The first thing I'll try is try to throw my Pikmin up on the platform and see if they will try of their own accord to pick up the gold bar. Otherwise, I may have to go the long way around and try to get them to do it by giving them the order. But then I would need to be on the platform with them. Okay. All right. Marco. That way. I think that might be too high. Yeah. I can't get them to get up there. Okay. Which means I have to... Well, from the entrance of the cave, the shortest path, I guess, is... like this. Yeah, I suppose so. So they would drop down, go down there. Actually, the path back to the cave might be easier. Right, from exiting the cave. Skip. Okay, down there. Yeah, but that's okay. I'll use an extra one. Wait, there's a straggler. Now I just have to hope that they manage to do it in time. I think they would be able to go down that path and straight to the Normally, I think they should be able to. Is that a bar of gold? Damn, that's some actual treasure. And that's why it's the heaviest treasure in the game to carry back to base. Ah, they chose that path instead. Ah, okay, let's move the base then. Come on, guys. Carry it here. Instead. I'll, try to get Ochi to help, but... Come on, guys! 5 4 They're gonna make it. They're gonna make it. Oof. Oof. I couldn't have made it any tighter if I wanted to. But that's it, I'm done with this level. Just in time. Holy shit! That's it, that level is 100% complete. But that took a few retries to try to find the most optimal way to get there, though. But it's funny that it ended just on 0. Literally couldn't make it any closer, yep. Alright, it took 48 days to get there. Rescue complete. That's 50 people I rescued. All castaways rescued. You did it! All castaways have been rescued. You two have proven to be talented rescue officers and an exemplary team. Well done, Rudy C3 and Ochi. Sparklium discovered. Soulful Musician series. There was a side quest for finding all the music instruments. Hands of Fate series. Oof. It's that 100% that I almost didn't make. Welcome home, Ochi, and you too, Rudy. They did it, a magnificent feat. Yes, yes, good work. Now I need to harvest some of the fruits, so give me that color. Hey, that thief drank almost all my juice. Now there are only 2 left. And we'll be needing those to create the curative medicine. That's right. It's too bad, though. It's just so delicious. Speaking of medicine, we need it right away. Yoni, please hurry. I'll have it done by morning. I suppose now is a good time for Louis and I to have a little chat. Could you give us a minute? No need to untie him just yet. Okay, but please remember to keep it civil. Alright, Ochi, let's get you cured. Indeed, I'll administer the medicine now. Well, Moss needs to be rescued as well. Cured, I should say. It worked! This tail! It's back to normal. Oh, thank the universe. Ochi can come home with us. Okay, Moss, you're up next. It appears to have no effect on Moss. If she was born with her leaf tail, there may be no way to revert her condition. She's native to this planet. There must be some way to cure her. It's alright, Colin. This is how it's meant to be. No! But Olimar... Moss was born and raised on this planet. It would be wrong to change what she is for reasons she can't comprehend. This is her home. It's where she belongs. Well, if she's native to this planet, then yeah, I guess we can accept that, I suppose. Are you sure? It's not like we're abandoning her if this is where she's from. I am, and I know it's how Moss feels too. We all have our own homes to get back to. And I think it's time we said goodbye to this planet. Officers, prepare for our voyage home. Copy that! With everyone's help, Ochi's tail has been cured. Now we can all get off this planet together, thank goodness. But we have to leave Moss behind. Save complete. Our flight path is clear, and all safety mechanisms are in good working order. All officers are prepared for takeoff. Primary engine ready. Alright, ready for launch. What a success. We rescued all the castaways and cured every last leafling. We can go home without any regrets. We can fly using the fidget spinner. Yeah. You should all be proud of yourselves and the excellent work you've done here. Next stop, home. SS Shepherd, launch. Copy that. Roger, Roger. Hey, it's the 2 onions I didn't get. The white and purple ones. Big Doggo. But that means that we have abandoned Olimar's ship on the planet then. We never fixed it. The end. Until my next adventure. Okay, excuse me, I was wondering about something. Ah, yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, I was thinking of the warp drive in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and I couldn't remember the name. Because I was gonna say activate the infinite improbability drive. Rescues 50 out of 50. Mission length 49 days. Raw material 4,497. Piclopedia complete. Treasure catalog complete. Remaining Pikmin 1563. Sparklium, etc., etc. Okay, but there are 2 onions I haven't found, I suppose, and then maybe do a Dandori challenge or 2. When you resume your rescue file, you can continue playing from where you left off. Okay, there we go. Story. And maybe collect the rewards for those quests I completed by finishing the game, really. Where are the castaways? What's going on here? Did everyone forget how to prepare for launch? No, it's my fault, Captain. I was able to clear up our communication issues and made contact with Rescue Corps HQ. They'd like us to stand by for a little longer until they're prepared to receive all the survivors we found here. Plus we have yet to hear the remainder of Olimar's shipwreck tale. I believe I speak for all the castaways you've rescued when I say we'll do whatever the Rescue Corps requires. Well then let's put off our departure for a bit longer. Officers, do what needs to be done. In the meantime, Bernard, make all the necessary preparations so we can return home as soon as we're ready. Copy that. I'll be standing by and ready for takeoff at a moment's notice. Now, there should be a few guys with stuff for me. It seems I do have excellent judgment. You really are a top-notch pupil, both in name and reality. Explore all the caves in the game. In recognition of your great achievements, I'd like to offer this phrase I keep in mind as parting words for you. You can always find me in the pits. I hope we get a chance to explore some caves together one day. Now, this one. Look at that, you've collected all of the musical treasures. How extraordinary, Rudy. To show my appreciation, I offer you my instrument. I plan to dedicate myself to working with these new instruments. Do you think you'll finish the game today? It looks like it, yeah. This trumpet is quite intriguing. The sound of it makes one feel compelled to step right into formation. If you hold down ZL and conduct with R, I believe it could be used to control a squad of Pikmin. You should be able to master it with some practice, Rudy. Louis. What's up with him? I'm Louis. I kind of want to stay here. I'm hungry. I want something fresh. Go find a cave. Get me some grub before the onion gets it. Find 4 dwarf bulborbs. Oh no. It's giving me more work. What? You're joking. No one could have investigated all the areas that fast. You're like a full-fledged ranger now. Maybe I can talk him into doing all the work from now on, eh? Wow, thanks a ton. You bloomed a whole lot of Pikmin flowers. They're so beautiful. Yeah, but this is an infinite thing, so Yeah, you can't really be done, right? Yeah. And here we go again. Make 300 more. Treasure catalog. It's happened. You've collected every last treasure. I'm so pleased I asked you to assist with this endeavor that I might cry. Here, please, you must accept this. Yeah, I guess if I don't complete all of the side quests, I won't feel too bad about it. I mean, technically, I never really completed Pikmin 3 100% either because I never did all the DLC challenges. Ah, I couldn't be happier. At last, the Picklepedia of my dreams is complete. This extraordinary book is sweet yet ferocious, adorable yet dangerous. It's the most exceptional book of its kind. All the little darlings. I'm not sure about the word, darlings. This is it, a record of love for all nature. We wove this together through hard work and dedication. Reflecting on the little darlings we've encountered so far, it makes my heart beat triple time. Is there anything new with this dude? No. You would have mentioned it otherwise. Okay. So I can finally unlock his last ability. Just stop. Teach him Infinite Rush. Close. You put everything you had into that training. What a good boy, Ochi. Yes, you are. Now I have a special treat for you. I never used any of these. Keep up the good work and remember, no slacking. Then I guess I can invest in some of those things. Can you divulge what you'll be playing next, or would you rather keep it a secret? I've already said it on stream. It's gonna be the Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Spirit of Justice. Technically, I chose to do that one next because I thought I might still be having some technical issues with my internet, so I wanted to play something that's mostly still images, since that doesn't require as much bandwidth or bitrate. But now it's fixed. But since I already said that I would be doing this one next, I'll just stick to what I said. Yay, it's attorney! There we go. Don't think I needed the materials for anything else anyway, so... In the mood to train for a Dandori battle? No, not the battles. No. No. Most certainly not. Would you like to try meditation Dandori training? Oh. That was a thing? Please take that. Continue to work hard and keep up with your training. Get platinum in all challenges. But let me try the rest then. Ah, yeah, okay. Maybe I do have to play some Dandori battles to get the onion I have missing. I'm sure Monica is going to be pleased as well. Yeah, she already mentioned that she has some favorite thing in that game specifically. I've not played it myself yet though, so it's the last one actually. Phoenix Wright versus what is it? Layton versus Phoenix Wright, or whatever the title is. Notwithstanding, I guess. This is the last of the Phoenix Wright games that I have to play. Okay, that was a bad idea. Any more Pikmin? No, I think I have all of them now. Okay, well, these must be the last few. Uh-huh. Okay. No, actually, no. Go ahead, guys. Do it. I didn't ask you to do that. This. Do this. Obviously, I am missing two. Pick up the waffle. Do you really want to go for platinum in all challenges? I thought you would consider it too bothersome. The battles, I don't want to go for all platinum. The challenges, I don't mind, especially since there is only one where I didn't get platinum, the very first one. Because I didn't quite understand the concept yet at the time. It's just this one. And now that I have upgraded my my own abilities to the maximum of what they can be, it's so much easier. No, I don't want to retry. End Dantoli challenge. Okay. Well, that's it. All platinum. Well, I'm not gonna start streaming anything else tonight anyway, so I might as well use the time that I have left before I have to leave for work to try to see what else I can do. Let us meditate together again, he says. But now, You must have a reward for me. The simulation in your mind seems to be quite thorough. Excuse me. Get platinum in all challenges. I don't even think I got a single gold medal in the battle, so... Mastering Dandori is a process that never ends. The effort will continue to shape you forever. Uh-huh. In the mood to train for a Dandori battle? I'll accept your challenge anytime. There's a super sweet reward in it for you. Hey there, the results you've had in Dandori battles are nothing to scoff at. Way to go. Okay. It is tonight. So tomorrow night I don't have to work. I will only be working this evening. Until tomorrow morning. Back to the reason you're here. Let's train those Dandori muscles. How do you get these onions then? Isn't it from here? The purple and white onions, how do you get them? Where to get purple onion Pikmin 4? The difficult Dandori challenge cave is 10 levels long and the purple onion is found on level 10. This is called the final story, the purple key, and the reward for completing it is the purple onion. What? Why is it the first Google result and then when I try to read the page I can't even find what was mentioned in the... How to find the purple onion. As you play through the game you might be wondering where the purple onion is. It's actually hidden away right at the very end of a secret Dandori challenge cave. To be able to go to this sub-level cave you'll have to have completed the main story missions and reach the first set of credits. This allows you to play Captain Olimar's Shipwreck Tale, which you'll have to complete for the secret sub-level cave to unlock. Okay. What is that? I have to speak to Olimar then. When I was a leafling, I saw something that still nags me. Perhaps if I search my memories, I could piece it together. Tell me the tale. So there I was. Oh. 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 Huh. Ah. Damn it, there's a whole bunch of stuff left in the game. Days left 15. Or does he just tell the tale and you watch him do it, or what? This is Captain Olimar of the SS Dolphin. Well, that was well hidden. I am currently stranded on an unknown planet trying to recover the ship parts that were lost during the crash. My spacesuit's life support system will only last about 15 more days. So I must repair the SS Dolphin and escape from this planet before it expires. To find the missing ship parts, I'll enlist the help of the Pikmin. That might explain how we met Moss, also. Huh, he doesn't have the whistle that makes them come out of the ground. Okay. Oh, you can't have them charge either. It's like playing the same game, but without all the quality of life improvements that were brought to it. No! I'm sorry, Pikmin. It's... Gah! I have to restart. I'm not sure if I want to stream that. I mean, I'm happy enough with having streamed the main story, I suppose. I mean, I'll do it for tonight for the rest of the stream, but I will still be starting Phoenix Wright tomorrow. I think that's for the best. Because this is kind of still more the same. Ah, wait, I guess I could make a few more. Hey, Morgan! Another day without a really shirtless stream. I'm sorry. It's against the rules, nudity. I don't want my channel banned or something. In the past, I didn't care so much, but I've heard that some dudes have gotten in trouble because of it. Because apparently some girls have complained that if they can't do shirtless streams to attract more people, then dudes shouldn't either. Because otherwise it's sexist, so... Don't blame me. Joking aside, how's it going, Morgan? Joking aside, how's it going, though? Ah! They're not fast enough. Who said I was joking? Okay, fine. I'm good. I'm good. Tired by the repeated night shifts, but tonight is the last one. Okay, dude. Okay, guys. Come on, hurry up. If we only have 15 days. No, go ahead. Finish what you were doing. Okay. You can only have 20 out at any given time. Trying to build an army first. Okay, we're good. Goody. Ah, he doesn't have a tool for... Wait. I see that some of them have leaves on top of their heads, and some have flowers. That's cute. When they are fully bloomed, and some of them have buds, if you look, also. It's 3 different stages of maturity, I guess you could say. Those with a flower are a bit better at fighting, and they move faster. They can carry heavy loads more efficiently. Let's put it that way. And the nectar that I am having them drink here is what makes them bloom. Or you could also leave them in the ground without plucking them for a certain period of time, and they would bloom by themselves. That's how that works. Nah, I don't have enough Pikmin to do that. Yeah, that's been a feature of the series since the very first game. The flower thing. Okay, there's treasure over that way. Flower lake collected. And see, when they get ejected by an enemy, they can lose petals, and so they revert back to their more primitive state, I guess I should say. What does transporting enemies to the base give you? It gives food to that onion thing that the Pikmin live in, and that produces more Pikmin to increase your numbers. No, wait. Bringing back the piece of the ship is more important. Aha! Look, it's a part from the SS Dolphin. And now I need to go back and... Damn it, that sucks. I had a thing. Idler's Alert. Survey Drone. But I don't have the Idler's Alerts with Olimar. So I have to go back and get them manually each time. That's lame. With the other character, I had unlocked the ability to call them back to you when they're just sitting idle somewhere. But now I can't do that in this mode. I guess there's a bit more nectar over there. Can they break pots? No. No, I guess by themselves they can't. Whee! Ah, but now that I have enough Pikmin to do so, I could flatten that bag there that's blocking the path. Okay, this is something else that I'll be able to do then. That butterfly is not dangerous, but... Ah, yeah, carry that back, I suppose. And then what? Okay, carry that back. Do, 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 do. It's the same little fanfare music that plays in the very first game. That's one down. Let's hope I can keep up the pace and collect the rest of the parts just as quickly. That might be too slow if you did it at that speed. Okay, these Pikmin are gonna keep trying to ferry back and forth yeah, but I am one short though. I need one of you guys back! Stop running! They're faster than me. I need 25, not 24. Okay, I need one of you guys to stop what he's doing. Okay, good. There, I left one at the base actually. Never mind that. Yeah, they panic when they get wet. Unless they're blue Pikmin. Time flies, doesn't it? Better get back to the SS Dolphin before dark. Yeah, but they might just have enough time to bring back that screw thing. The first game was a GameCube game? Yeah. It was a very early game, I believe, in Japan. I think it came out like launch period, I think. No, wait. Before you guys do that. Okay. They may not have enough time. Well, to bring back the piece, they will have enough time. What about second and third? The second one was also a GameCube game, a bit later in the life of the system. And then they re-released the first two on Wii, using the Wii Remote and pointer controls. So that improved playability a little bit, I guess. Otherwise, they were the same games, content-wise. Then the third, they released on Wii U. And they also re-released on Wii U the Wii versions of the first two games, so you could play all three games on the Wii U. And now they have re-released 3 on Switch as Pikmin 3 Deluxe. They re-released the first 2 as HD versions of the Wii games. And there's 4. So now you can get the whole franchise on Nintendo Switch. Interestingly enough. So yeah, every main Nintendo console since the GameCube has been able to play all the Pikmin games released up to that point in time, if you like. Look at that. How optimal. Once again. But I think I may have... No? No, I didn't leave any Pikmin standing in the field. So that's him telling his tale, though, so... I'll probably be playing these for myself, but streaming them... from tomorrow, I think I'll just be streaming the Phoenix Wright game. And that's it. The Android version, because it's easier to stream overall, and plus the game looks better. It's HD, at least. Hurrah! I collected my first chip part. If I keep finding them at this rate, I won't have any trouble escaping this planet. With that in mind, I can't risk wasting even a single leftover component while I'm repairing the SS Dolphin. I may be able to combine them with some of the junk I have in storage to make gear and items to aid in my search. You can rewind and retry. Well, we're not done with this area, so... Unless I do have to find the yellow Pikmin in a separate area. I don't know, I'll try to keep exploring this one before moving to another one. And this one was budding from the time it spent in the ground. Okay, I should have enough raw materials to build something now, I think. Ah, no, it's from the other side that you can build it. Ah, okay. Let's try to go for it then. See how those that are not in bloom are falling behind? They're not quite as fast. Bring this guy back. Is that the yellow onion or is that the flower lake? Uh-oh. Watch out, guys. Don't get devoured. And the base brought with it the Pikmin I had left in the field. I lost a few Pikmin. Ugh. I just saw there on the side something that I can build, though. Oh, they don't have anything to fear from this guy. Well, they can get blown away, I guess, but they won't die. Well, they are losing their flowers, though. And once again, don't misinterpret what I'm saying. Uh-oh. That's actually not happened to me before. Be right back, toilet. Okay. If you end your explorations now, you lose any stray Pikmin. I want to rewind time. Before trying to bring back that pile of raw material, I should probably try to get this guy out of my way. Put him out of his misery. Out of my misery, I should say. There's an electric fence. Are they all in bloom now? Okay, now they seem to be. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Help them. Okay. Now if I go around, I should be able to build that thing. No, like this. It looks like a yellow onion. Mm-hmm. Hooray! Now I can make yellow Pikmin. Can't move very fast. Want it changed back to yellow? Okay. Then I'd like to get that enemy's corpse over there. Okay, that was it. Yeah, the caves that are normally there, I guess they're not available as you play with him. As him, I should say. That's it? That didn't make any more Pikmin than that? If the red ones bring back a yellow pellet, that doesn't make yellow Pikmin? It's the color of the Pikmin carrying it that counts. Where is it? And then I guess I could probably build that shortcut over there. I get more yellows, so I get... Oh, hello, Monica! How are you today? Me, I'm good, thank you. Tired as usual, but good otherwise. Wish the news were more exciting, but it is what it is. Yeah, without more yellow Pikmin, I won't be able to do anything. You're good? Happy, actually. Finally got to watch Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Is that... Jeff was asking the question earlier. He wanted to ask you how good the movie was. because you said the other day that you were leaving to watch a movie, and he was wondering if the movie was good. But I don't know if this is the one he meant. I think I watched the first one once, and then I never watched any of the others. Guardians of the Galaxy. That must have been the Danish one, I think. Yeah, that's what I said earlier, but I couldn't be sure because I couldn't speak for you. But it sounded like that was it, yeah. But yeah, now he left, he went to the toilet, so he was not there to ask you, I guess. Is that in theaters, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3? You're actually telling me about it. It's interesting, actually. Been a long time since I've seen a villain as terrible as the guy in Volume 3. Terrible in a good way. Well, it's good when they get villains right, at least. No, I was gonna ask, is that something that's in theaters right now, or is that something that's been out for a while? Because I'm honestly out of the loop. I don't know. I need to get up there. Like you truly despise them. It's important in any good story to have a good villain. If it's a story about good versus evil, I guess. That kind of story. It came on Disney Plus yesterday. Yeah, because that must have come out in theaters a long time ago, right? Is there another way up there? Okay, no, never mind. I only brought back one piece of the ship, though. Disney has made a lot of redeemable villains lately. That's not my favorite kind, personally. But I see exactly what you mean by redeemable villain, though. Okay, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble because I won't have enough time to save them all. I can rewind to 1 minute ago, okay. They were not done transporting the treasure. I want to set these guys to work on the electric fence. Come on, hurry up. Hi, Jeff. You can ask Monica about the movie now. I'm not leaving any Pikmin, right? 3 plus 17, okay. Don't know if I'll have enough time this time. That seems too close. 2. 1. They won't make it in time. I don't think it counted. Doing one, thank you. Okay. It's not for me. Oh no, it counted! Ah, okay. Just barely then. That's interesting, at least. We've seen a very French case, I guess. It was just about to get sucked up by the ship when the day ended, and it still counted. There we go. Recovery bonus. Line up trumpet. Whistle that makes Pikmin line up. While holding down ZL, move the stick to control your entire squad. Is that something that the other character had? Because this is something I complained had disappeared from the game. The repairs to my spaceship are progressing little by little. It's funny, this ship feels like an extension of my own body. Perhaps a clunky arm? I need to fix it so we can escape together. Okay, so there may still be some stuff here. What's going on in the game right now? I finished the game. I mean, the main story at least is completed. I got all the treasures. I rescued everyone, etc. And now it's like Olimar is telling the story of what was happening to him behind the scenes as we were playing the game, I guess. Or like as before the game started. When he crash landed on the planet himself. And so you get to play the same areas, but from his perspective. It's like a little bonus thing, I suppose, on the side. I did not expect it, actually. Because I was looking up to try to get as close to 100% completion as possible. How to get the 2 remaining onions. The purple one for the fat Pikmin and the white one for the poison-resistant ones. And apparently you have to get through his side of the story to get them, so... Okay, Ah, yes, I did get rid of the electric fence here. Tomorrow it's Ace Attorney Day. Are you excited? Because I am. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, I don't think I'll be streaming the entire thing here. Because it's mostly just replaying the same levels anyway. And at least that'll give me something to do if there's some downtime at work. I can play that in portable mode. Oh, wait a second, you guys. I want to fight this dude. No! Ah! My mistake. I did not do that right. I am ready to greet you all in a totally normal way. Keeping the suspense up, Monica. Not gonna say. Look at the map. Look that way. Okay, that's the way. My lips are sealed till the moment arrives in the game. This rewind feature sure is a big quality of life. It is. It really is. Oof. Do we know about the leaflings? Is it all Dandori? I think it's just the staying on the planet for too long and breathing the air of the planet that transformed them, I suppose. That doesn't explain why they become obsessed with Dandori, but there you go. Part of it is still a mystery, I guess. I won't have enough raw material. Ah, but there's more over there. Mm-hmm. Also, we learned something that I didn't know. Moss was originally from this planet, so they will not be curing Moss. And Moss stays on the planet at the end with the Pikmin, because according to Olimar, it wouldn't be right to try to force Moss to become something that it wasn't born to be, which is a dog without a leaf. And so, well, Moss stays on the planet at the end. It's a bit sad, actually. Hopefully this will clear some more up, at least. That's what I'm hoping for. I meant to ask this for a while. What is Dandori? It's... I don't know. I don't know if this is an existing Japanese term or not, or if it's just a made-up word for the game. But what I understand it to mean is organizational skills, I suppose. It's the ability to manage your resources in the most optimal way to be able to get your tasks accomplished in the least amount of time possible. I guess it means all of that at the same time. I wonder if it is a term that actually exists, perhaps. To be honest, I have no idea. It sounds like it could be, but... like, a term that exists in Japanese, because this is the kind of thing that they would be obsessed with, but which is completely impossible to translate, literally. That doesn't have any literal translation. Wiktionary. Dandori. Progression of a story or a procedure. According to Wiktionary, that's what that means. But apparently it is an existing Japanese word, though. Dandori, apparently. That's how it's pronounced. With the pitch accent, which I am so terrible at. The ability to organize tasks strategically and working effectively to execute plans. Yeah. That might not be the literal meaning of the word, but there you have it. You have the kanji if you want to decipher it for yourself. You're probably better at this than me. Thank you for looking it up, Monica, by the way. That's from the Pikmin wiki. I was just looking up the word online, trying to find if the word existed outside of Pikmin. Apparently it does. But that's what the game series has always been. To this day, even outside of the 4th entry in the series specifically, I should say. I wonder what's up there. Oh, I thought it had stopped moving. It seems like there is a low poly version of the models when viewed from a distance. I know. And yes, it is. Yeah, okay. Not even a treasure? Ah, okay. You said something about the dog being in the previous game. Was that not Moss? No, it wasn't. I don't think I said that. I don't think so. Because the dogs like Ochi and Moss, as far as I'm aware, are new to this game. They were not part of the series before. And they're a great addition, in my opinion. Because even gameplay-wise, they really do make things interesting. Wait a second now. I'm a bit lost. Okay, that's the way I have to go. Wow, wow. That's 5 down. Ah, okay, it's hitting them on the head to make them go in the ground or something. It's replanting them. Well, at least it's not killing them. If you don't mind me asking, about what time should we expect the stream to start? Tomorrow? About same time as today, I guess. About 6:30 my time, I suppose. That might be 1 hour later for you, if there's a 1 hour time difference with Romania. I need 20. And it has to be 20 yellow Pikmin. Roger, Roger. Roger, do you copy? Roger. This is Roger. I copy. Roger. Roger, Roger. If you don't know the movie, it's impossible to understand how funny that is. It's funny to me anyway. Copy that. Whoa. No! Two of them died. Go back 2 minutes. What's that? Oh, okay, yeah, I see. What, that guy is not defeated then? This game is the first place I heard the phrase, copy that. Oh, for crying out loud, stop locking onto things that I don't want you to focus on, damn it. Yeah, you guys can focus on bringing that back, I suppose. Oh yeah, I need to plug these now. Well, that should have made more yellow Pikmin normally. Okay. What? How did one of them die again? Okay, after I finish this in-game day, that will probably be the end for me for today. That butterfly. Come on. Maybe I should lower that thing. Then go back and get red Pikmin, which are better for fighting. They're more suited for combat. Let's put it that way. The yellow Pikmin, not so much. Ah, yeah, that's what they mean, yeah. The thing to steer your Pikmin around, I suppose. Ah, but no, I'm still gonna need the yellow Pikmin up there, though. Well, let's give it another try, then. Just had to be a bit extra careful. Ah, I hadn't seen that thing was there. This, on the other hand, is the kind of job that they're good at. Digging and building things. Climbing stick extended. Oh, wait. You guys are gonna be okay? Yeah? They didn't know which end to grab it by. Okay, there's a flower lake over there. Well, in terms of treasure, until I get moss, I don't think there's much more I can do in this area. Dumb little cutie workers. They waste my time, though. These dumb cuties. Well, I'll see if there's anything else I can set them to work on. With what little time I have left. Getting them to work on that would have been nice. What, it's that? What is it? Can see it on the map, but yeah, here. Ah, wait a second. You guys have some of that. Yeah, they can try, I guess. But I don't know if they'll be fast enough. If I had destroyed this, they may have been able to, because it would have been closer then. Yeah, no, they won't make it. I'd rather save them. I am for naming the next dumb little cutie, the next title, Dumb Little Cutie Workers 5. Send your suggestion to Nintendo. Not sure they'll listen, but... Ionium Jets. Proper planning is essential in both my day job and in my search for missing parts. Tomorrow the work continues. Alright, then that'll be it for me for today then. Thank you for watching Pikmin. Tomorrow is Phoenix Wright Day, and we'll start playing that game tomorrow then. I've got things set up. Fingers crossed, my internet connection has been perfect today. Fingers crossed that it stays that way. That's all I'm asking. Thank you for watching, people, then. See you next time. Take care of yourselves, and bye-bye. Yep, thank you. Have a good one. Take care. Yeah, thank you, Monica. You're welcome. See ya. Take care. Have a good one. Good night, everyone.